It is farm stand day number 3. Got my little helper. Today I will be taking only half the tomatoes. I have them in one box right here. I already packed the rest of the stuff in the car last night. And yeah, we're gonna get ready. I don't know if I stacked these differently or what. Probably the tomatoes, whoops, grew way bigger than last week because they were not this tall last time I put them in this box. Yeah. Okay, I think I fit all in the car. I did bring 3 more tomatoes, my lemonade, and then I got some ice for the lemonade. Yeah, let's see how these will close. Try to bend them just a little bit so they don't break. Well, we'll see when we get there. Chloe's setting up her little corner with toys. Got the lavender lemonades all set up, popcorn. I still have more plants to put up there. Chloe, oh, a letter fell out. Hold on, let me help you. Oh, you got it? You got it. Good job, Mom. Okay. Yay. You got all your toys. You selling? What are you selling today? Your toys and some lemonade? Yeah. I think I also have a couple more things to put out, but I got my stickers out, pressed flowers. I did make some pot. No, that was this right here, Chloe. Right there. These sticks to decorate your little pots. You would you just stick it in your. I guess I can set up, make or put some in those over there, but I have more. They just kind of, they're in here somewhere. Yeah, this box is a mess. Yeah, there's some more over here. And I did set up the open sign. I ended up using the small table because I was like, you know, I'm gonna take less tomatoes, and I don't have to put all the plants on the table. So I really just need one table. Oh, it's weird. Chloe, come here. So I was driving from that side. So the freeway is that way. And this corner over here is pretty visible from how you're turning in. So I'm hoping that this would be good enough. I also, it's a little bit windy right now. It blew over, and I also made these holes, flaps. I'm hoping that so the wind goes through and it doesn't yeah, you can see I repaired it already. Oh, the wind is picking up a little bit. We'll see if that works. Or if it's gonna, give me a flip over. I also did not prepare, I had these tiny zip ties, and they kept breaking when I was tying this to the table. So I had this bungee cord from my box. Yeah, put it. So it's kind of, it's holding it. On the other side is the zip ties. They haven't broke yet. And then on the other side right there, let's see, put the small sign, which I know it's small, but it's right under the speed limit sign. And I think people look at the speed limit sign. I don't know. So maybe it will kind of catch their attention, and by the time they come over here, they'll see this sign. We'll try it out for today, see what happens. I did plan to put the other sign. I made 2 of these ones on the other side, but I didn't bring another fence thing, so I don't know. It's not gonna really fit on this side. So people coming from that way are not gonna really see it, but oh well. We'll see what happens. It's been 30 minutes and it's still standing. I think those poles are helping because I can see it. The wind is blowing it right now. Yay. I also had one person stop by. They live down the street over there, checking it out, and he bought lemonade. Yay. Sign update. It's 10:30. It's been over an hour that the sign has been up, and I think the slits definitely help because right now it's really windy and it has not been down since I did that. It's working out nicely. Alright, decided I'm gonna drive out and see what the signs look like from the road. Okay. So this is by the freeway and there's my sign right there. That's not too bad. I wonder, maybe I can go over there and come back the other way to see when people get off of the freeway what it looks like. Okay, this is the overpass on I-5. You can kind of see it right there. Not until you kind of get close over here. But it's still visible. And here we're a little bit closer. Nobody at the stand. Here's a close-up of what we've got set up. I've got my tomatoes and some other plants on the ground, and then my succulents and house plants up here. Got my tomato sign. I've got some tea, seeds, and then my stickers and the album again. Right there. And then the little stickers on this side. And then these are the new things that I made. All pink. So this one has a little clamp. So you can put like a picture or little sign or little something at the end of your stick. But basically you just stick it in your little pod. So you got a little color like that. And then I've got a pink one, a blue one, kind of white-ish, some random colors, orange, purple. And then this one is a little bit different. So I put less beads on the top. I got this little dangly part. So, I don't know, you can dangle it over, I don't know. Like that. So those are kind of cute. It was fun to make. Chloe made some too. I left them at home though. She had fun putting random beads on the sticks. And then I've got my pressed flowers. I'm wondering if they're gonna lighten up if they sit out in the sun. Like if they're gonna fade, you know? I don't know. Oh well, we'll see what happens. I mean, a lot of them are covered by the other ones anyway. And then I've got my popcorn and some lemonade. And of course Chloe's corner with little E missing. I gotta find it. It's probably in the bin somewhere. Well, it is 11:20. I just watched the table flip over. The wind blew the whole thing over. Alright, fixed it. Just look new. No. A little bit wrinkled right there. Be okay. Nap time. Noon update. Got 1 more hour left to go. The sign is flopping a little bit, but doing okay. The one corner, I think it broke or whatever. I only had 2 people so far stop by, and both of them are neighbors, kind of. One of them lives 2 driveways down the street, and the other one is like all the way down, like somewhere. But it was interesting. They were like telling me stories about the person who used to live here, and then some other people next to us and whatnot. So it was kind of cool. Plants are doing all right. I have these little guys are a little floppy. I'm gonna have to repot them. Probably just chop them right there and put them back into the containers. This one too, and this one too. Yeah, all of them. I think they're just too long. But everybody else is doing pretty good. And tomatoes, they made it, even though I had to bend them a little bit. Actually, are straightened up now. Not too bad. So the plan for the rest of the day, I'm gonna hang out for another hour over here, see what if somebody else stops by. Um, but I was thinking to work on the garden up there for a little bit before we head home. I want to water all the grow bags with soil and see if I can put all of these tomatoes that I have with me right now. First of all, don't have to bring him, but I also don't have very much space. They're growing and they're drying out so fast, so I think they'll be better in the grow bags. I found the E on Chloe's corner sign. Well, another sign misfunction. It's right there in the bushes. It flew out. Let me see if I can fix it. Or, well, before it flies out. Well, I've got, what time is it? Still have like 50 more minutes left. So I ended up putting the sign on the other side of the wire. And I didn't even attach it to anything. It's just standing there because the wind is pushing it. You can still read it. I mean, it works. So I am back home, and I was editing the video, putting all the clips together, and the video where I took with what I summarized of what happened got no sound. So I was driving to pick up the sign, and then like, oh, while I'm driving, I'm gonna say what happened. And so anyway, so I'm gonna insert that in there so we can get the summary before I get back into the garden after the farm stand. So I did okay. It was really, really slow in the beginning, and then the last, I don't know, 40 minutes, I had like 4 or 5 people stop by. I sold some popcorn, stickers, some more lemonade. I did sell the mug that has succulents in it, and one lavender plant. I did have some other neighbors stop by. I think most of the people who stopped by lived in the area, which is kind of cool. Got to talk to people. The sign did okay. Did its job for today. Probably gonna try to do something else for the next time. And then another thing that people were mentioning, at least two people said, when they were stopping looking at a farm stand, they were expecting fresh produce. So somebody asked about that, and I was like, I started my stuff late, and I don't have anything other than plants and made popcorn. So that was good feedback. Like, Steve, I can maybe get something to sell for next time. I don't think I'm gonna have anything like tomatoes or cucumbers or anything. Maybe cucumbers. I don't know. They're going pretty quick usually, so we'll see. Yeah. So it was all right. Obviously, Chloe was bored, but hey, she did make $2. She sold some lemonade.
Oh man.
Oh man. So then after I picked everything up, I went up to the big garden and watered some of the grow bags where I planted a few tomatoes. I used the water from the well, which ran out in 40 minutes. But I mean, I don't know. I was able to water some and plant some of the tomatoes before it got too hot. All right, well, here goes the garden. All right, it is 2:30. It's getting really hot right now. And I used up all of the well water. So I ran the hose for 40 minutes straight. Kind of trying to fill up these bags. They were really dry, so it took a lot of water to fill them up. I know it's a terrible time to plant anything in the heat. But I didn't want to bring all the tomatoes back. I am bringing some back, but I planted 9 tomatoes. They look okay, really sad, except this one. This one got broken from the base, so I still plopped it in there, see if it's gonna grow new roots. It may not. Yeah. Yeah. So if it cools off a little bit in the afternoon, I may come back later. If not, I'll just come back tomorrow or Monday to check on these and kind of see how fast do the bags dry out. I'm hoping that they'll retain moisture for a couple of days at a time, but we'll see. Alright, time to head home. So I zip tied the quote-unquote gate over there, and just wanted to mention too, for watering the I just used the well water, but there is an irrigation canal right there behind these bushes. We are planning to get a pump set up and pump water from there to water the garden. I'm not gonna just do 40 minutes at a time from the well. Yeah. Oh no, there's a cup. Oh, the other thing I did also, the red cups that have the name of the tomatoes, I just put them inside the grow bag because I didn't have anything else to label the tomatoes with. And I just saw another cup over there that fell out, but I'm sure I can figure out what it was. All right, time to grab some lunch and head home.